Hello everybody, welcome back to the Fabric Beautique. It has been a while since we've uploaded a video, but I wanted to come in today with a very special video for you today. I'm very excited to bring you this collaboration with Contrado UK. This fabric was sent to me as a collaboration with Contrado, and just to give you a little background story, and I'm going to look at my notes here a little bit. But I actually did a blog post. Contrado UK had reached out to me to do a contribution to a blog post about sewing. And so after that, they reached out to me again and was wondering if I would be interested in collaborating with them, printing some fabric for me based on some designs that I may have. And I thought that was absolutely perfect for the Fabric Beautique because for those who follow, you know that I create quite a few different designs, contract that out to create some designs to bring either in prayer scarves, in some of our different fabrics that we have, and so this was no exception. So this was actually the perfect timing because I was working on a few different designs that I knew would need to be printed. And so one of the things that, again, I want to just emphasize, this is not a sponsor video, but it is a collaboration. And so, and also for full disclosure, I have had fabric printed before in the past, but it was through a different company. And so I am experienced with the printing online and printing on demand fabric that you can get based on designs that you upload. So just to tell you a little bit about Contrado, because I didn't know a whole heck of a lot about them. And so I decided to do a little bit more research on them and learn a little bit about how long they've been around. And basically they have been around since 2003. And Contrado means to assemble and deliver, and the company has been doing that ever since. And so which is quite exciting. They actually print for fabric printing, clothing, hardware, and leather printing, which I thought was quite interesting. And there's a variety of products that they offer on their website that I thought was really good. Now, one thing for those who are in the US, because I am in the US, that you might be thinking, well, how will Contrado help me if they're in the UK and I'm in the US? Well, great news is Contrado do have a US based office, so they are an option if you would like to use them in the future for any type of fabric printing, design, and other products. You must visit their website. You can get all different types of products printed for you, bags, different things that you can have printed with your logo, or maybe if it's not a logo, maybe you have a fabric design like I'll show you here briefly of mine that you will have printed, and they have different fabric types. So let's get into what I received from Contrado. So I will say, like I said, this is fabric printing and is built in their system to make this whole entire process easy. I will say it was an easy process for me. Again, I am familiar with how to upload my designs, and if I need to resize them based on the scale, the size I want it to print on the fabric. But I will say it was a very fast process. It was, just to give you an example, when I uploaded the design, I believe it was on a Monday. By that Friday here in the US, I had my fabric. And so I was just ecstatic about that, which is very, very good, because if you're looking for something that you're gonna need right away, you definitely want to make sure that you go with something like that. So let's get into, first I want to share with you first the fabric swatches. So they did send me a box of fabric swatches, and this here is the classic fabrics. So they do have different types of fabric swatch packs. And so this one that was sent to me is the classic fabrics. They also have the natural swatch pack, which is, as I'm looking at my notes, features different types of prints like organic cotton, linen, and real silk. And they also have a leather swatch pack as well as a paper swatch pack. So I thought that was quite interesting that they have different swatch packs that you can order depending on your need. And so here is mine, and they have over 100 different types of prints. And so this swatch pack comes like this in this box. And when you open it, you have all of the swatches right inside, which is nice. And what you get on them, and I did kind of go through these already, but what you get on them is, this is the actual fabric. So this is an example. This is toweling, as you can tell. You can see how thick it is, which is nice. You can also, I like that they print multicolors on the swatch pack, so you can see how the vibrancy of different colors are based on that different type of fabric that you might order. And it tells you, it's printed right on there, the type of fabric it is. And as you can see, this is a toweling fabric. And so, which I thought was really nice. And it also has, so let me pick another one that you can also see. Here's a felt, actually. And then there's a crepe de chine. I just want to show you the vibrancy of the colors based on the swatches and the level of thickness. I like that you get that. That gives you a good indication, especially if you're into fabrics and different things of that nature. You want to know what the consistency is, how does it feel. And these are large enough, I would say, that you can do, I would say, a hand wash on them just to see if there's any color changing or anything. I did not do that. I will admit I did not do that. But here's a crepe de chine fabric, which is also very vibrant. I will say, for all of these, very vibrant. And this is what I was excited when I saw this. I was like, what? This is a warm leatherette. So I take this to mean, and after looking on the website, this is like a faux leather. And so I thought this was, look at that. Look how it prints up and how thick it is. It's not overly thick. This, I would say, will still be able to go through a domestic sewing machine. However, if you have a walking foot or even a Teflon foot or a rolling foot, you'll be able to work with that just fine. But there are so many. I'm not going to go through all of them because I want to show you what I ordered. But there's all different types of different fabrics, linen blends in here. And if you want to do, like I said, they have other swatch packs that includes paper and different designs. So what I ordered, I'm very excited about, and we'll be sharing for the first time here on the site, are some new designs that will be coming out on the fabricboutique.com website. If you have not seen our website, I will leave the link to the website down below in the description box, as well as link in the iCards. Make sure you click on the link in the iCards that will navigate you through the website. Currently, the website has some of our 2019 holiday specials on them, but go ahead and check out the website so you know how to navigate through. But what I ordered, I was allowed to upload 2 different designs that I can pick for printing. And so I chose, one is a woven canvas fabric, and the second one is a cotton calico fabric. And so that is right here, and this is my first time opening this. I saw it through the package and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to open it, but I want to do a real opening online. Of course, I took it out of the outer packaging, but you know, gotta save the rest for online here. So as I open it, let's talk about the woven, the cotton calico. This design, I created this design, and each of these are a yard. And so I created this, let me make sure I'm holding it up right. Let me hold this up to the camera, and hopefully that will zoom in. You will see it says bless you, numbers 624. So this is a design that I will be using for a product that is coming up soon. Now again, you will have to follow along on the Fabric Boutique social media and the YouTube channel, because I will have some videos coming up throughout the remainder of this year to show you what this will be. But I am very excited about this. The other one, I'll tell you what it is, but this one will be a little bit of a nice little surprise. And so I'm very excited how it turned out. Now, so far as the color and what I think of the fabric and how it feels absolutely phenomenal. Feels absolutely phenomenal. If you've ever gone into fabric stores, I'm in the US, say you go into a Joann Fabrics, for example, and you go to their calico prints and different in those sections, mainly that will be by the quilting cotton. It feels just as substantial, feels just as sturdy and nice, very nice. And so I'm very excited how this turned out. Now the color, I will say, came out the way I wanted. That's always the caveat when you do get fabric printed on demand like this, is that the color that you upload and the design that you upload onto the website, you hope that it really does come out how you expect it to come out based on the colors that you have chosen in that fabric. And so for me in particular, I didn't want anything very dark for this particular design. I wanted to the design so you can clearly see the words bless you. I wanted the size to be what the size is for this particular design. As you can see, my logo is also in there, embedded in there, and I wanted all of that to come through because the product that this will be created out of is going to be a certain size. So that's another thing you want to consider. Do you need your design to be a repeating design, which either you can have the person that your illustrator, like I did in my case. For this particular design, I did not have them repeat the design. I had the design created to kind of be sporadic all over the design she printed. I wanted it to be sporadic, and so I did not want it to be a repeating design at all. The next one I show you is a repeating design, but here's the thing. When you upload to Contrado, you can set the design to repeat in a certain direction how you want. So you can play around with it. And I will say, customer service, the person I worked with at Contrado, Katie, hi Katie, just a lot of help. Again, I didn't need a whole heck of a lot of help because I have printed fabric before with a different company, so I pretty much knew what I needed to do, but they are definitely there to help, and I am very happy with how this turned out. Okay, so the second design, very happy about the second design. So the second design is the woven canvas that I had chosen, and this one, let me just show it to you. So I had the illustrator, this is the one I had the illustrator do a repeat design for me, and I would play with the scale of that in the in Contrado, and that's exactly what I did. Let me hold this up so you can at least see it. And so I absolutely love it. You can probably see where the repeats are happening. But a couple things that I did. I played around with the scale in Contrado. So this is the smaller scale, and then there was the larger scale that I played around with. And so what I found, at least for me, is I loved them both. And I figured, I'll just go ahead and have the smaller scale printed off. And I love the way it turned out. And as you can tell with these colors, they are a nice, I would say almost rustic, very earth tone colors. And that's exactly what I was looking for. And it printed out exactly how I wanted it to print out. So it didn't come out all overly bright or too dull or anything of that nature. And this design is called Write the Vision, and this came from, as we know, God gives us visions and place things on our hearts to work on, or that we're working towards. There's something that we're trying to accomplish, different goals, different things of that nature. Sometimes you can't see the entire vision, and that's what this is, but it's colorful, it's bright, it's promising, it's beautiful. And you just got to follow the steps to get there. And so that's pretty much the inspiration behind this design that I created. And so the reason I created this, because this will be for one of the next 3 custom designs of Bible covers that I have coming out. Now this is just one of them that I have printed with Contrado. And for those who don't know what a Bible cover is, and let me just go back to this real quick. I want you to, hopefully you can hear how substantial, I'm trying to so you can hear is very substantial. So this is more like a home decor weight. So it has a nice weight to it, has a nice amount of body to it, and and it's fanning me while I'm doing this, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And like I said, the color came out just perfect, how I wanted it to come out for this particular design. And on top of that, for those who don't know what a Bible cover is, this is what a Bible cover is. This is one of my other designs. This is for men's. This is will be, by the time you see this, this is going up around mid-November. So by the end of November, towards the end of November, around Black Friday, you'll see this. These will be limited editions. These are fabrics that I ordered from somewhere else, but I have several custom that I'll be uploading on the site. Once these are gone, they'll probably be gone unless I decide to get more, but depending on the demand. So this is a Bible cover. So you have here the pocket up front where you can put whatever you like in the pocket. You have the nice handle here, and then the inside, and then the back is plain. It doesn't have a pocket, but the inside you have the sleeves where you can put your front and back cover in, and then you also have where you have a pen holder there, and then the back also has the sleeve that you can put your back cover in. And then I also want to show you what the Bible cover has is a marker. So it has a marker depending on where you are reading. Maybe you're doing a Bible study and you just want to mark that page, or maybe scripture is being read during service and you just want to mark that page. You at least have a nice long Bible marker. So these are what Bible covers are, and this one is made out of a regular cotton. And so what I wanted with the cotton canvas is it to be a little bit more substantial. If it got a little wet, that would be fine. Or, you know, if you drip something on it or something like that, if you're in class or something, it can easily wipe off. And so that's what, again, that's what I'm kind of emphasizing there. You can kind of hear it a little bit more, emphasizing the weight of this, and I absolutely love it. And so what I will say is I will definitely consider ordering from Contrado again. However, I would consider ordering from the US location, only because the shipping and the rate conversion is high coming from the UK to the US. And so yes, but both of these prints turned out exactly how I would hope, and I don't have any issues with them. If you want to see how the Bible cover turns out, you will have to stay tuned, because there will be several videos coming up here relatively soon here on the channel. So make sure, if you have not subscribed, that you subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I want to give a huge thank you to Katie from Contrado for all of your help, all of your patience, and this wonderful collaboration. I could not have asked for anything better. Like I said, I am very familiar with printing on demand like this, custom fabric. So I personally did not have any issues with uploading my design, playing around with the scale, doing repeats, none of that at all. But I will say Katie is very helpful, and the Contrado team and customer service. So you will get some help if you are having any issues or any troubles. They will be able to help you. So what I will do is go ahead and leave the link down below to Contrado UK, and then you can learn a little bit more about them, and also learn more about their other locations depending on where you are in the world. They do have other locations. I want to say it was New Zealand and some different places, so, and of course the US. And so yes, definitely check them out. Again, I am very happy with what I have received. The swatches definitely give me food for thought, especially that leatherette. That's the one that really this is the one that's really giving me a lot of food for thought. Okay, I just needed that to focus. Yes, this is the one that's giving me a lot of food for thought, what I want to do with that. But At any rate, thank you everyone for tuning in. Like I said, do stay tuned. There will be more videos coming from the Fabric Boutique, and we do have on our website now our holiday specials that are up, and which also includes our shipping deadlines and when you can expect things to go out and when to receive them by, that will receive from our from ShipStation. So make sure you check out the website. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. And last but not least, once again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, because I will have some videos coming up showing some of the other products that we have. We have our prayer and devotional pillows. We have prayer journals for adults as well as prayer journals for children in the background, but I'll share that in a future video here soon. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. You all have a blessed and fantastic week, and thank you again, Contrado, for this wonderful collaboration. Bye.